Record.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. First, there was Spotify, the revolutionary music streaming service that fundamentally changed the way that we listen to music and podcasts.
Then came Shopify, the innovative e-commerce platform that made online businesses accessible to anyone.
Now we have Stockify, the future of stocks. My name is Adit Anup.
My name is Adam Gluck, and we are going to revolutionize the current stock industry.
A little bit of background about our project. So we were inspired and wanted to partake in the Deloitte Data Analysis Challenge. And how we kind of thought about creating a product in this industry was that we all know that the increased accessibility of the stock market is something that's really huge these days. We have Ameritrade, we have Robinhood, and all these different apps that allow you to explore and invest in the stock market. And we also have an abundance of data as well. In the past 10, 20 years, the growth of big data has all been huge, and there's been a lot of data in the stock market. So what does Stockify do? Stockify processes stock market data and trains a model to predict the value of a specific stock in 30 days. And it'll return to you the predicted value and the confidence level, which is basically the coefficient of determination.
So we'll do a demonstration of how it works. So we have this is the GUI of how you work with the product. So what you do is you find the stock ticker of what you want to predict. You tap predict stock, and it'll take a few seconds to load, but it'll show up on in this table right here in just a few seconds. It has the stock name, the prediction, and the confidence. And you can remove stocks and clear stocks with these two buttons. So let's go back to the presentation. So how do we build this app? So we use the DeerPi GUI framework to help create the interface. So this uses the DeerPi GUI is a newer framework that uses your computer's GPU to help render your GUI. And we also use scikit-learn, which is a pretty prominent machine learning library that helped us train the model for the prediction algorithm.
What are some challenges? I apologize. So what are some challenges that we ran into? So we had issues saving and accessing files in Jupyter notebooks. So we thought that it would be better if we just stopped using Jupyter, and we ended up moving to Google Colab notebooks, and we had less issues with that. We also had some just typical issues learning and using DeerPi GUI and Quantal API. But that was just because we were new to it and we were learning, and through some good old problem solving, we were able to come out okay and create a great product.
So what we learned how to make GUIs and how to train ML models. So we were both unexperienced with these fields of research or fields of computer science. So it was a good chance to explore how to make them and how to do it in the future.
So what are some future updates to Stockify? What are we going to do in the future? So right now, as I think I might have mentioned before, it currently runs the 2018 data, and we chose this simply because the 2018 data was available free of charge. The 2020 data and the current, today's data is behind a paywall. Also, we'd like to include more features and more factors in the prediction models. So it could be things like the day's weather, or things like how the GDP of different countries and how all these different things can influence the stock market. We'd also create subscription tiers for business and individuals. That's how our business model would work. And finally, we transition to a web app with an interactive dashboard. I envision this as the one-stop shop for all your stock needs. So not only could you see, put in a ticker and see the future value of the stock, you could also see news relating to stocks and investing, advice. You can see tweets from notable figures, and you can just see a bunch of information that really centralizes all the information that you need to start investing and get investing. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And that's all.